I thought we actually played well tonight. I thought that we stroked it around a little bit. Some of the passing movements were crisp and clean, and some good finishes. You know, we're coming at 3-1. It's still a very dangerous game. They got some very good players, but we were very professional. We saw the game out, and as far as I know, unscathed. So that's always good.
Was it as easy as it looked?
No, I don't think it was. I mean, I know about the travel issues, and you know, I mean, the sentiment after the fight, but you know, you just got to play against the people who are put in front of you. So, you know, it's unfortunate about the travel situation for them, but you know, I thought they had some very good players. I thought the 9 was a good player, the 8 was a good player. You know, fairly resolute. But I just think they caught us on a good night. I think, unfortunately for them, we were poor against Houston by our own admission, and I asked for a response, and I got a response, and so I'm very, very pleased for the lads. You know, they enjoyed it in front of a big crowd.
Have you ever been part of a travel situation like what they experienced out of the training days?
No. I think there's always a risk involved when you you know, to travel the day before. You know, if you've got to get through immigration in the US, and then you've got to get through immigration in Canada, I'm assuming. So, you know, you've got a bit of a double whammy. So it's maybe difficult for them.
Were you troubled by the size of the crowd?
Not one bit, no. I totally understand the situation, but the 5,000 odd people that were here, I think they had a bit of fun.
Paul, in regards to what you wanted a response from the team, what specifically did you see tonight that must carry into Chicago as far as the way they played?
I think some of the passing patterns. I think then you probably saw some of the work that we did. You know, what was it, 8 weeks ago or so, where we started to work on passing patterns, and the patterns were there tonight. You know, the ball out wide, the ball back to the full back, ball up to the front men, back to the midfield players, swing it out wide, so on. But there was a lot of bounce in our step tonight. I made the substitutions because I thought the game was over, and I thought that we could rest a couple of people for Saturday, because you're quite right, in conference, massive game on Saturday.
Can you make any comparisons, Paul, between the opposition you came up against tonight as opposed to the team you played last weekend, or the team you're going to play this weekend?
I don't think so, Nigel, no. I really don't think so. I think it's a different brand of football. You know, you know, we've all seen Champions League football in the early stages. Sometimes you get some you know, some games that are not particularly good, but no, all you can do from our viewpoint is you can only play what's put in front of you, and we expect a very difficult game down there. So, but I thought, you know, the main thing is that we equipped ourselves extremely well. I thought the back four was decent, held the line pretty well, and I thought we'd obviously control the game for most of the time.
Reggie could have had a hat-trick, could have had 4.
Yeah.
By my reckoning.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's an old saying, well, maybe it's not an old saying, but some of my mates in Bermuda always say there's a little bit of Bermuda still stuck in Reggie. You know, sometimes a little laid back, but when he wants to play, man, I mean, he's smooth as silk. He's a beautiful mover. His feet are quick. He's incisive with his finishing. He's, you know, got an eye for a pass. He could have had the header on the back stick there. No, he was a delight to watch. I mean, that's why I signed him, really.
You must be encouraged as well by the link-up play between the midfielders and the partnership up front of Silva and John. Be building an absolute rapport together.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Lewis, I mean, as I've said many times, Lewis is as smooth as silk on the ball. He's just got a great first touch, which gets him immediate respect from the opposition. And I think he had 2 assists and a goal tonight. You know, so some of his weighted passes is perfect. And the key to the success of the performance tonight was that you could absolutely right, the link-up play plus, you know, chicken and egg, which is first. The ball into the front men was excellent. The hold-up play was excellent. The faces coming to show for the ball were timed perfectly. And you know, we had our game plan, to be perfectly honest, was to get Ashton and Daniil bombing forward to try and put them under pressure out wide, because we knew they'd try and plug it in the middle. So it sort of worked.
What's Eric's injury status like, Paul? Do you envision him possibly playing some role in that?
Yeah. I think what was key, he had I said the other day that I don't want to rush him back, because if I rush him back, I get him back for half a game and then I lose him for 6 weeks. I don't want to do that. So we've been, the medical team have been really clever with him, and I spoke to him yesterday in training, and I said, ideally what I'd like to do, I'd like to use you just to bring him into the fold, you know, to show him what we do, how we do it, from walking into the building until after the game. So as far as that's concerned, it was perfect, and he had a little smile on his face because the fans were chanting for him to go on, but he wasn't in the plans tonight. But
how does this help big picture? I mean, as you said yourself, that you can only beat what's in front of you.
Yep.
Clearly, it gives the players a lift.
Mm.
I'm sure Ryan's got a smile on his face because he scored a goal.
Mm-hmm.
But does that actually make a tangible difference moving
Yeah.
forward, because you're not playing this standard of team week in, week out?
Any serious game of football is always an educational process for the staff, and for the players. It's all about confidence. Anybody who's played this game knows full well that confidence is the, you know, the golden chalice, because if it can drain away from you so quickly. It takes a few games to build confidence, and I just thought the rhythm that we're in tonight, and we had the ability to rest Torsten, to rest Ryan. You know, Daniil came off on Saturday with a little adductor stroke hammy, so he's fine, but it's just protection. And I wanted to get Jeremy some minutes just in case we come up into international call-up situations. So trying to think ahead a little bit, but an extremely meaningful game, yeah.
Paul, after the Houston game, we talked about hopefully having a new defender signed on, and you know, hopefully announced by Monday or Tuesday. Any sort of progress on that?
Yes,
What is the progress?
a lot of progress. Hopefully an announcement. What day is it today? I've got no idea. Bits and pieces being done as I speak, so hopefully 48 hours.
Who is it?
Sorry?
Who is it?
Sorry?
So in essence, if you do sign this player within 48 hours, would he be available for Saturday, I guess is the big question.
No.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.